want to start by congratulating all the other award winners tonight, the other inductees, everyone that's in this room for being who you are and for the contribution you made to our sport. I see so many familiar faces. It's just humbling to be here amongst this group. I would especially want to acknowledge the Off-Road Motorsports Hall of Fame for the tremendous job they do commemorating our sport. People don't realize just how quickly this can all pass and not even matter in the future, and the work that they're doing is hugely important. I grew up on a small farm just 5 miles from here. In 1971, I turned 15 years old. That year, I watched J.N. Roberts cross the finish line at the Barstow to Vegas Hare and Hound, the biggest race of that era, 20 minutes in front of the second place bike, and was just in awe. That same year, I went over to the gun club and watched all the stars of the day compete at the Mint 400. What a huge inspiration. And then On Any Sunday came out, and my life was over. I knew where I was headed, and I knew what I wanted to do, and I wanted to do what Malcolm did in that movie. Thank you, Malcolm. Tonight is about the people who helped me get here, so I need to thank a few people. I'll start with my mother, Eunice LeBrecq, and my grandparents, Cliff and Dorothy Smith. They knew absolutely nothing about motorcycle racing except it was dangerous hell, and I was probably going to kill myself. Yet they supported me unconditionally. My grandmother, at 66 years old, drove my support vehicle at the 1975 Baja 1000 with my partner, Andy Kirker, over here. Driving all those roads down there just because she was there for me. I can't thank them enough. Next, I want to recognize two men who influenced my life tremendously. When I was 15 years old, a guy named Casey Folks moved in down the street from me. My life changed that day. He took me under his wing. He provided advice, support, counsel, and more often than not, a quick kick in the ass for straightening up and doing the right thing. Casey's passion for life, for this sport, was unparalleled. And I grew up in that garage when I was 16 years old. And forever grateful for that opportunity, how life brought me together with that man. I miss him every day. Casey Folks. The other person is Rod Bush. I joined KTM Sport Motorcycles in 1988. He was president, I was vice president. For the next 20 years, we changed the motorcycle industry. We took KTM through bankruptcy and obscurity into being a powerhouse in the sport, and I'm very proud to say I did it alongside Rod. Rod taught me early on that hard work, relationships, and a little applied common sense go a lot farther than diplomas, money, job titles, anything else. Rod Bush changed my life just like Casey did, and I want to thank Rod Bush, who's no longer with us, but certainly impacted my life. Rod Bush, thank you. Off-road motorcycle racing is a team sport, and I've been blessed to have many, 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 many great teammates over the years. Too many to mention, but I'm going to mention two. The first one is my Husqvarna factory teammate for 5 years, Brent Wallingsford. For a 5-year period, we achieved all of our dreams. We won the Baja 1000 overall. We won the Baja 500 overall. We won the Parker 400 overall. I'm sorry for all you car guys. We beat all you guys. Back then it was possible. But Brent Wallingsford achieved our dreams along with his wife, Penny, who again is no longer with us. I couldn't have asked for better people to go through life with and experience this great sport with. The second person is the guy that helped me win my first class win in Baja, but was also my toughest competitor, Jack Johnson. Jack and I were Vegas boys. We battled each other tooth and nail for year after year after year. If he was my Mount Everest, he was the guy I had to beat to get the accolades that I wanted. And that was a tough, tough challenge to take on, trust me. The standard I measured, he was the standard I measured myself by, and no matter what standard he set as a racer, he set an even higher standard as a human being. His integrity, his morals, his character are second to none, and I wished he was here tonight. Best brother-in-law a guy could ask for. Like the video said, I'm the luckiest man in the world, but the reason I'm the luckiest man in the world is for the woman I'm going through life with. my wife, Scot Harden, who's here with me tonight. If you know her, then you know how true those words are when I say, I am the luckiest man in the world. For 49 years, she's been at my side. She's helped me achieve all my dreams. She's helped me raise a beautiful family, including my sons, Brent and Brock Harden, and our two grandsons who you saw in the video, Jensen and Leighton. Thank you, honey. I love you. I wouldn't be here without you tonight. This award is for both of us. Thank you. Finally, to the rest of my friends and family here tonight, I want to say thank you for being here. The people sitting at this table, these two tables over here, and the other friends sprinkled around the room right there, I want to say thank you. At the end of the day, this sport is about the relationships and the people we meet and the impact that they have on our lives. And it means more than money. It means more than fame. It means more than anything. It's what we've done in life together that really matters. I was blessed to come into this sport at the beginning of its real popularity and to be inspired by the best of the best. And many of you are in the room here tonight, and all I can say is thank you.
If you ask Scot Harden to sum up his career, he will simply say, I am the luckiest man in the world. And why not? He's enjoyed a truly remarkable career as a world-class racer, industry leader, and pioneer in the sport. From 1971 until his final professional race in 2007, Harden's racing career is distinguished by the diverse off-road disciplines he mastered, with 16 overall victories in the world's toughest races, including multiple Baja 1000, Baja 500, Parker 400, Las Vegas 400, and Mexicali 300 overalls, score and Best in the Desert Series championships, and over 150 regional and local wins. Harden's resume speaks for itself. On the world stage, he's a three-time ISDE medalist, U.S. World Trophy team member, and rally pioneer, becoming the first American to win a North African rally, the 2,500-mile Djerba Rally in Tunisia in 1987. As he approached 50, he took on perhaps his biggest challenge as team manager and lead rider for the U.S. Red Bull KTM Dakar effort. In 2005, he fulfilled a lifelong dream of seeing Lac Rose, the famous pink lake, at the finish of Dakar, coming home 17th overall out of 250 riders. The longer the race, the tougher the challenge, the more grit, determination, and pure racing savvy required, the more Harden excelled. As a corporate executive, his impact on power sports is equally impressive. As VP of Marketing and Race Team Manager, he helped KTM, Husqvarna, and Zero Motorcycles become global brands, from launching groundbreaking models like the 300cc two-stroke motorcycle to creating the highly popular Supercross intermission program, the KTM Junior Supercross Challenge, and as a pioneer in electric motorcycles. His fingerprints are still evident today. Finally, as Business Development Director for Best in the Desert, Harden helped lead the organization through a particularly challenging period following the passing of its legendary founder, Casey Folks. Today, Harden manages Harden Off-Road, a power sports consulting, event promotion, and rider training program. This includes the Nevada 200 trail ride, now in its 40th year, and handstands at 100 miles an hour, an event he co-founded with Baja legend Johnny Campbell, promoting the past, present, and future of desert motorcycle racing. If you ask Scot what he's most proud of, he will tell you without hesitation it's his family, starting with his beautiful wife, Scot Harden. Christy has been at Scot's side from the very start, chasing him around the world, helping him pursue his dreams. The Harden family also includes sons Brent and Brock Harden, both highly accomplished racers on their own. Brett's wife, Brittany, Brock's fiancée, Megan, and of course, the next generation of Harden racers, grandsons Jensen and Leighton. Champion off-road racer, corporate executive, advocate, pioneer, Scot Harden has traveled an amazing road.